Hi, my name is Jacob Bruce. I'm a senior here at Tarleton State University. This paper is over augmented reality inside the manufacturing workplace. Augmented reality has brought more efficiency, more quality, more user friendly ways to apply in the CNC world of manufacturing. I've made a company up. Their name is NTX Dynamics. They're based out of Fort Worth. They create manifolds for fracking in the oil field. The way they produce these are CNC based machines, they're conventional mills. And I have described why we need to implement augmented reality to their line. So, augmented reality is what we have known as the Industry 4.0. It is one of the major new technologies that is becoming more and more popular every single day due to quality, to productivity, to just the advancement of what we know. It invites so many new applications on how we can apply this. For a few is quality. So augmented reality is a virtual setting that is digitalized of objects in front of you. It can be simply applied to a user wearing a headset that is placed on their head to visualizing these parts that are thrown in a digital world. And what we can do with this is imply with these digital or twin data is blow it up, create it in CAD. So AutoCAD has invented a few applications for us to now make parts. And as we make the parts, we can interact it in a three-dimensional world through the aspect of our eyes instead of a screen. By applying this, we get more data, better measurements within 50,000, 20,000. I mean, just crazy, uh, detailed levels. Uh, it is used now more and more than ever. The first time any augmented reality was used was by the Air Force in 1991. They were using it for test flights. And now all of a sudden we're applying it in the manufacturing plant. More and more plants that do manufacturing for CNC machinery, they're applying augments, headsets. So, for instance, with like we said about blowing up parts to look at quality, we can take that and throw that into the CNC machines now. Not only does it do that, it also implements the code on how that part needs to be manufactured. And as that part is being manufactured, we can have people, employers, sitting in another room across the world, across the city, in another building, sitting there watching the part without actually having to be on the floor. So now we have a rise of safety. Now we've improved safety and can we improve quality? Another aspect that we bought is self-maintenance in the part. So say we have faults within our part, right? With this augmented reality, we can go in there, scan using two 360-degree cameras, and actually visualize this part in a virtual way. We can sit here and explode it, break it apart again like we did when we first created a mock part. And as we break it apart, we can see where the issue was, whether it was in the machine, it was a material, or a random error. Now, taking these random issues, we can then imply it to the new software that Microsoft is using, and that's the HoloLens Series 2 is the newest model. And with this model, it is a more interactive screen base, so as parts come flying through your headset, they can now be implied by taking it apart and letting it kind of come together. So, like, say we see there's bridging inside one of the machined holes where they're trying to do some threading. They can imply that, blow it up. I mean, you can't see that in a two-dimensional look. So with that aspect, it just increased quality. Overall, I mean, augmented reality has just opened a whole new world of interaction, productivity rates for employers. I mean, they get involved. They're not sitting here just pressing buttons now, but we're getting our hands on it in a virtual aspect. And this is the most modernized thing possible. I mean, it's the future. Likewise, to say that I highly suggest augmented reality to be placed into NTX Dynamics. Thank you for your time.